Yeah, so Dad, tell me a story about a day that you remember out of your childhood or when you were a teenager that you don't think maybe that me or Royce has ever experienced.
So I spent a lot of time with my father's father, Thomas Fong, who came from China as a 12 or 13-year-old. And a lot of times he would embarrass me. He was very embarrassing to me because of the way he spoke, the way he used language, and his kind of attitude was not very American. But one day when I was about 13 or 14 years old, he said, "Come with me to buy a car." So we went to a very expensive car dealership, and and I knew he was a great businessman, but I had never seen him in action. So he started to talk to this guy about a car, and he made an offer which was much lower than the price they wanted. And I think he spent about 5 or 6 hours negotiating for this one car, and he did eventually get to the price he wanted, which was amazing to me. And he had all these other things thrown in, but he was just so patient and tough and just didn't move. But that's not the incredible part of the story. The incredible part of the story is that after those 5.5 or 6 hours, he told the salesman, "You know what? If you can give me such a good price on this one car, I'm going to buy another car, and I want you to give me even better price." So we stayed there probably another 3 hours until the dealership was closed. It was pitch black outside, negotiating on the second car. So he did end up buying 2 cars in one day for a price that probably nobody else on the planet could have gotten, just because of what a good businessman he was.
Got it. That is definitely something that we don't ever do.
No.
Like, we never spend that long at a dealership.
No.
We never even spend time at dealerships,
Yeah.
let alone looking around.
So I think because of the way he grew up, and that he grew up so poor, he would tell me about, having one bowl of rice for the entire day after working an entire day, and for years and years of doing that. I think money really meant a lot more to him, and we're very privileged and fortunate that each dollar doesn't mean as much to us as it did for him. So I think that's why he was so patient. He understood the value of each dollar and how hard they are to get. And I think he raised his kids and grandkids that way. And the reason he brought me is he wanted me to see how hard that was. I mean, how hard you can work to save some money.
I like it. Good lesson.